Okay, now let's talk about finding the correct vendors. Okay, like some of you guys here, when you operate a B2B or B2C, right, regardless of which one, you would have definitely gone through the process of contacting vendors, choosing the right vendors to supply you on certain products or services, right? For examples, like for your IT business software or digital marketing people, okay, I'll talk on these two aspects and I'll share with you some topics, all right? So based on what I've been through and proven in the last 20 years, and besides the pricing topic, right, here are some basic tips that you should always be looking out for when deciding on which vendor to use so that you can avoid making a lot of mistakes. Okay, so the first one, what we call localize. Okay, the company or the vendor that you are looking at should have local presence, right? So the products or services, right, should also have been adjusted to adapt local market. Okay, and most importantly, there should be local people, right, that can show up when you need one, right, and speaks your language, so that to facilitate the communication and fulfilling your needs. All right, the second one is solid background. Okay, as we all know, companies come and go so often. All right, so that you will want to work with properly established companies, right, that can help your business in the long run. So you will have to check their history, their milestones, as well as their past growth performance. Do they make sense or not? All right, in order for you to gauge their true capabilities, whether they are able to serve you effectively or not, or deliver whatever you want. All right. Okay, the third one is what we call proper team and structure. Okay, especially for companies, right, that does IT or digital marketing, right, each client can become their project. So they should always have proper people structure from salespeople, executives, project managers, right, management people, customer service, technical support, and so on. Okay, and one important thing is, of course, besides their people structure, you should always look at their client to staff ratio, whether they are overloaded or they have proper enough people to handle all their customers. All right. And don't be shy to ask them about important questions, such as, are those people dedicated ones or they have multiple roles, right? Because there are jobs, right, that should never be handled by the same person, like customer service and technical support, okay? Actually, I mentioned this before, so check out my previous videos if you wish to know more, all right? And also, if they have enough people to serve all the clients in an efficient and effective manner, right? Knowing this in advance will actually help you to choose the better vendor and save you from a lot of potential troubles in the future. All right. So this is the third one. And the fourth will be what we call correct mentality. This is basically to ensure that you and your vendor, right, has the correct and same mindset when it comes to working together, such as emphasizing on quality, consistency, right, reliability and such. So you may want to watch out in case you heard vendor comments, right, especially small negative comments such as project managers are just less important because they are just passing messages around, which is a very wrong understanding, okay? Or things like consultants are just talking, okay? So these are also some negative comments. They think such positions are not important to them, right? But what matters is actually are they important to you? So if they are not in the same wavelength as yours, then you have found a potential problem already. And that actually tells you to look into more candidates instead, okay, besides this one. This one may not be the best candidate for you, okay? So that is the fourth. Now we come to the fifth, okay? The fifth one is what we call qualified and professional consultation abilities, okay? Actually, many companies has the ability to take customer orders, right? And to produce, okay, exactly what the orders are. But they are not helping to think on behalf most of the time, okay? And of course, on your expectation level, you may not want a company, right, to just ask about what you want and produce it accordingly, because you may want some advices, you may want second opinions. So you may want these IT or digital marketing people to help you in planning, to do strategizing, or to give professional advices. So that's the consultancy part where most of them are lacking in the market nowadays. Okay. And of course, besides this, you should look out for their qualifications too, because they may or may not be who they really are, right? Just by talking. So you have to prove that. Okay. All right. So, and then finally, we have this point called success stories and reviews. Okay. So besides finding all the above details by yourself, one of the most reliable way is actually to look at honest reviews. Okay. Find out who are the vendor's clients and reach out to several of them. Okay. For their comments and reviews. And then you will be able to somewhat get a picture, okay, of what is happening between their promises and the actual deliveries, okay? And based on all the above, right, actually you shouldn't settle for anything less, because when it comes to your business, it should be serious, okay? And reliability matters a lot to you.